Right, welcome to my first club report. FC27 is only 2 months away. If you've got early access, or if you're getting early access, I believe it's 18th of September when it actually goes live. So nothing, obviously, from FC26 carries over. So this isn't about building a club or anything ready to go into FC27. It is, however, about building some good habits before FC27. So the next couple of months, I want to refine my process so I'm ready when the game launches. So currently, the status of the club is I'm in Division 4. I did get up to Division 3 and the sort of top end of that, just kept losing out on getting promotion to Div 2, never quite made it. Season reset drops everyone back, so I'm back down in Division 4 at the moment. Rewards, they are what they are. I'm not really chasing those rewards. Coin balance, which is important, currently on around 726,000 coins. Club's in a healthy position with a lot of players. There's a lot of fodder in the club. But the other thing to note as well, I'm not chasing any specific players at this stage. So gameplay focus, defensive improvements. The main focus for this week has really been sort of right stick switching, stop over sprinting in defence. So sprint to get back goal side into position, recover shape, and then control the space between the attacker and my goal. Small left stick movements, looking to force interceptions, blocks, keeping it patient. I've noticed the sort of smaller movements you make on your left stick, the easier it is to control your defender. If you overcook it, like when you're dribbling, if you overcook the movement with your defender, you're going to pull them out of position, and actually with end game players as well, it makes it very easy for them to just skip past you. You've got to be aware of it. But that's probably been my biggest improvement this week. I'm certainly feel like I'm winning more tackles, more interceptions. I'm just reading the game a lot better, and I have been also implementing more offside traps, which I haven't really done before. So generally just trying to learn the fundamentals of the game and become better at it leading into FC27. Onwards now to a bit of fun. So Kyle Joseph, who played for Hull City, has just signed as one of Middlesbrough's first signings of the summer to come and play for us at the Riverside. I wanted to just bring him in, so I went and bought him off the transfer market. Silver card, and I just wanted to build a really nice EVO and develop him. Now he fits into my tactic really well because I play with a false 9 and then an overlapping cam shadow striker, but historically, or certainly this year, I've always used the false 9 as quite a small, agile player. We had Nipan at the start of the season, who was on loan from Man City. He's quite a small, agile player. I was using him quite a bit. Castledine, who's still at Middlesbrough, really promising player. We've got him as well. I was utilising him in that position because, again, he was a small, sort of agile player. Kyle Joseph brings something a little bit different. He basically is 6'1", a bit more physical. So the idea being, I still want to play him as a false 9, but I'm using him slightly differently. Whereas with the agile players, I'd look to get it in the feet, do turn on the half turn, look to sort of dribble and skill move past my opponent. With this player, I'm actually looking to hold the ball up, using strength and laying it off, dropping it into the space, dropping it off to my midfielders running through, or the cam shadow striker. So it just feels a lot better. No, it's not fair to say it's better, different. Now, the build itself, I took the card, and it's the first time I've done it this year. I went through Footbin and played about and looked at what evolutions I had available, what fit, and how I could get the best out of him. So I followed for the first time, a proper sort of guide through Footbin, put him into an evolution and built a chain up. So I wanted to focus on strength and passing, that physicality, passing as well. Still needing the finishing ability in there, but predominantly being able to hold the ball up and pass it off, link up with my teammates that way. So first thing I did was I gave him the roles because he didn't have false 9, so I gave him the roles. I then went and put the Glory Hunters on him to then apply the playstyle pluses and the normal playstyles. Now the playstyle pluses I added were a little bit different. It was press proven for obvious reasons we've already talked about with the strength, tiki-taka again, and then finesse, because he will get those opportunities, so finesse made sense. I did make a mistake though, alright, donut that I am. I finished the EVO chain and I was just getting ready to put the 4th playstyle on, because I couldn't put that on before, because a lot of the EVOs I couldn't have applied, because a lot of the EVOs max out at 3 playstyle pluses, so if you put that 4th one on too early you can't then evolve it in other ways. So I've held off. There was a new evolution that released and I looked at it and it basically put Carl Joseph's strength up from about 75 to 95, and I thought, you know what, I can't resist it. And you'll see now from the card, it's an absolute monster of a card. It really is good, but foolishly it changed the card type from a Glory Hunters to a non-Glory Hunters to something else, and what happened, I can't now put that 4th playstyle on, so I'm going to have to wait and hope that over the next couple of weeks there'll be something that comes in the next set of promos that will allow me to add a playstyle. I really want to get Incisive Plus on there. I think that would be such a good playstyle for this build, and really pull it together and finish it off really well. But we'll have to wait and see. However, the card is still really good fun to use. Objectives wise this week, I don't follow a lot of objectives too seriously because I'm not really hunting down for particular players. I am looking out for any objectives that are linked with EVOs, so I did the penalty competition that was going on. Again, I dipped out on that though because I managed to win it 3 times, needed 4 to get the EVO that was attached to that. Couldn't do it, and I think it's due at the time of recording. This is due to reset, so we've got no real option there. I can't go into it anymore, and it's as I say, it's due to sort of expire at 6 PM later today. So, oh well, disappointed, missed that, but we move on. Next week, the main project, another new Middlesbrough signing we got on a free transfer in real life. Has joined us, a player by the name of Myles Peart-Harris. So again, I just wanted to test him out, and it is going to be a bit of a tactical experiment. My current right winger, Morgan Whittaker, plays a bit more as an inside forward. No, I tell a lie, he doesn't play as an inside forward. I have him playing tactically as a sort of right winger, high and wide. However, he is built like an inside forward. He's got naturally left-footed, he's got technical and finesse playstyle, so he's able to get ideally on the inside and look at finessing, cutting right to left to get the ball in that far corner. However, what I want to do with Myles Peart-Harris is currently there is another Glory Hunters cosmetic that I can apply, and I'm thinking of building Myles Peart-Harris into that right wing, but more of a traditional right winger, pace, width, probably look at pinged pass, maybe whipped pass as well, just to play as a more traditional right winger, and just see if that fits better, not sure, within the current system that I've got. Either way, I think it'll be quite fun to try a different sort of player, one that is specifically built for the tactic that I'm using. Other plans, we've got Weekend League coming up. We will do that because we want more of the Champs tokens. The Champs tokens will allow me to access some of the evolutions within there, but also tradable packs. Tradable packs are important. I need the tradable packs to facilitate more coins, so that the coins then will go towards Season Pass or paid evolutions if they fit. So we'll be doing Weekend League. Division Rivals, we may as well just go through and keep going. Working on that. We've also got the evolution that we'd already talked about, and working into the new promo that's going to be coming next Friday, although I think there is another promo starting today, Friday, so we'll see what that's all about, but I think the main one, the sort of end game promo, is going to be next Friday. The current focus is still improving gameplay, how I play the game, which is, I've played this game for a long time, but I've never really got it into my head about how to understand the sort of way the game is played, but I want to do it in a non-meta way. That's the important thing for me. I want to do it so I enjoy it. I get frustrated with it, but I have some great fun as well, just playing through and just I wanted to share that journey. So I'll continue building up my Middlesbrough players if there's suitable evolutions there, learning more about the tactics, probably looking at building a sort of game management tactic. I haven't really got that, so changing in game. I do have a couple of tactics which work well, my standard one, and then another one which I'll share more detail on in the future that sort of exploits when someone's got one or two focus CDMs, but I do need a game management. When I go sort of 2-0 up, 3-1 up, something like that, I do need something that allows me just then to sit in and control the game a little bit more, and that's what will help me prepare for FC27, and then we'll see what the new promos bring. I would be interested to know what people think about it. It's the first time I've done one of these. Also as well, what you thought specifically on my EVO for Myles Peart-Harris, of what I'm thinking about doing with that. You think it's interesting? Load of rubbish? Drop some comments in, let me know what you think. I think it'd be good fun to understand. But look, I'm going to leave it there. There'll be another one next week. Feel free, as I say, drop a like, comment, subscribe. It'd be wonderful to hear from you and engage with you, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.